start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Hello.
Hello.
If you are watching on the videos today on YouTube or wherever, you can get on all that. Just go to tjriggins.com and do it all from there. And please like and subscribe and do all that. That's all we ask of you. Please, that helps us out. We're desperate for more people to, seem like they're following us and whatever you call it. We've been doing this for so many years. I still don't know the terminology exactly. So I was communicating with this guy on DM the other day about interviewing him for this show, the news talk show I do, podcast, every show. We could maybe put this guy on every show. And I use the word platforms about 3 times in 3 sentences, and I still don't even know if I knew what I was talking about.
You got into the internet speak.
I was trying, and I just sounded like an idiot. So all I know to say is, all I hear about is we desperately need people to subscribe and follow. If those are 2 different things, I don't know, but that's what I hear. And it's not Riggins saying we desperately need it. It's Adam, the manager guy. We desperately, and he's a little hyperbolic at times, but if he says we desperately need it, then to him, we desperately, desperately need it. So please do us a favor. Go do that. Go like, subscribe, however you know to do it. If you don't know how to do it, get somebody to show you how to do it. It's a one-time thing, and then just leave it. Just leave it, right? You don't have to keep subscribing and all, do you? You don't have to review anything.
No, once you subscribe on YouTube or Spotify or Apple Podcasts, you're subscribed. And on social media, make sure you follow us. And once you do that as well, you're good. You're set.
Okay, you follow on social media. You subscribe on the streaming services.
Typically,
right?
Yeah.
Did I use that word correctly? The streaming services?
Sure.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Podcast platforms. You were right with the platforms word. I mean, that's a pretty common internet speak.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why my voice is sounding like this morning. I don't know why my voice is out.
Yeah, you're a little gravelly.
Mm-hmm. I know. And then I'm also not happy with this hat that I'm wearing. I'm going to have to go change that during the break.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to explain, because I asked Jody's opinion earlier. I said, which hat looks better, this one or this one? And she goes, I go with that one. And I went with the one she said. Now, when I go down there and get another one, she's going to go, well, don't even ask me anymore.
Well, I get that. I don't like that either.
I know. And as soon as I asked her, I recognized I shouldn't have asked.
Yeah, well, of course. That's tough.
And it also looks like I have a third job now working for Miller Lite, because I'm wearing a Miller Lite swag shirt. And I guess wearing this shirt, I feel like it's the closest thing I can come to having a Miller Lite.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just need to get you a hand truck, and you'll be right in the look.
Yeah, it's in my quest to become the Slim Reaper.
Oh, that's good. I love that.
It is spooky season.
Sure.
Be the
TJ.
Slim Reaper.
I love it.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins Show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So I guess Lindsay just doesn't have it in her to make it, when the show starts now. Is that something new in her contract I didn't know about, that she doesn't start until whenever she's ready?
I don't know how that schedule works out. I just, I don't have as much going on as you two do, TJ and Lindsay. So I'm just along for the ride, and I'm fine with whatever you guys decide. But it does seem like lately she's having trouble getting here early.
What is there to decide?
Well,
she's not here.
True. I don't know. I treat her like
I think she uses those kids as an excuse for stuff. She's probably just, saying that she's got to do something with her little kids because they got all these activities. They're busy in school and all that stuff. But she's probably just, laying around watching TV.
No, I can't. I don't think that's it. But she does seem overwhelmed, like pretty regularly.
Mm-hmm. That's a trait of of women's.
I got you. Okay.
And not to say that she doesn't have a lot going on, but they're just more vocal about things that they have.
That was going to be my question. Do guys feel the same? They just keep it inside.
Yeah.
But it does sound like that.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not saying one is right and one's not. It's just the way God made us different.
Sure,
and we're different. And women, if they're feeling, as the kids say, some kind of way, and they'll let people know and they'll talk about it and they'll get it out there. Men don't. Most of the time we just sit around and act like we hate the world. And somebody says, "What's wrong with you?" And go, "Nothing. Nothing's wrong. Just watching the game." You could be sitting there worried about everything in your life. But if somebody asks you, "What's going on with you? What's wrong?" "Nothing. Just, watching the game." I'm just tired.
Yeah. Do you get that a lot where people are asking you what's wrong?
I get it. I don't get it much because I try my best not to get quiet in a situation because of my personality. Every time I get quiet or I just feel like, I'm going to sit back and enjoy the room, people wonder why I'm not joking around and being a clown and all that. And so I get that anyway. "What's wrong with you? You must be mad about something." I've always gotten, if I'm not on, then I must be miserable. Jody's saying, "Everybody can tell you were miserable tonight." "Why? I was just being quiet." And it's because I'm not being a clown.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying, Riggins, is I fake it a lot.
Sounds that way.
My whole life is a fake.
Does Jody ever get like real quiet during, or is she always kind of on?
You mean in social situations?
Yeah.
No, she's pretty much on. She likes talking a lot.
She does.
All the time.
Nonstop.
But that's why I love her.
Absolutely.
It's the TJ and Riggins Show.
Eric Javits is the sponsor of Lindsay Look. Eric Javits is my go-to for summer hats, fall hats, shoes, and handbags. Go to tjriggins.com/deals and save 20%.
There is a company called Big Fork, and they have some of the most delicious pork products I have ever had in my life. You need to try them. You save 20% right now when you go to tjriggins.com/deals and use the promo code TJ. You're going to love it. It's Big Fork.
Pet hair will cause havoc on your washing machine and your clothes. Trust me, I know. My dog Riley is a pretty hairy boy. And I just found this product called the Pet Hair Dissolver, which uses an enzymatic formula to dissolve the pet hair that clogs up in your washing machine. It's easy. You just throw this little packet into your washing machine, top loader or front loader, doesn't matter. And then you run a hot water cycle and then boom, the pet hair is gone. I put up the link on our deals page at tjriggins.com/deals. It's just a lifesaver for pet owners. tjriggins.com/deals.
Hear the TJ Ritchie Show every weeknight at 7 Eastern. Stream it live at tjritchie.com or listen later as a podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or My Media Center at tjritchie.com. You'll be so glad you did, hopefully. That's tjritchie.com.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
So I've been waiting to talk about this. I told you earlier this week, we have a listener that sent us this message on Friday. He said, "I think I'm going to the most redneck place you could have a wedding at this weekend. It's at a flea market. My wife's family owned it for 50 years until they closed it earlier this year. and her cousin is getting married there this Saturday. So I said, give us any updates. If anything good happens, let us know next week so we can talk about it. And I asked him, I was like, can we use your name or do you want to be anonymous? He said, that's fine. So I don't know. I'm not going to use his name because that
That's
doesn't give
fine.
me any answers. Yeah. This was his recap of a wedding at a flea market. This is totally true. The wedding went off really nicely, and my wife said it was, quote, actually beautiful. We had an open bar, and we drank TJ's drink of choice at the moment, which is seltzer water and lime.
Lame.
They had pina coladas in the dryers, as Jody says. There was cornhole, a taco bar for dinner, and disco balls everywhere. One of the ants got into the spiked punch that she didn't know was spiked and had to be driven home because it was too hard for her to walk. There were a few keg stands, including the bride while still in her wedding dress. And a former seller at the flea market stopped by because he thought they might be reopening. There was also a drifter couple that lives in their camper who were politely asked to not stay there this weekend, to which they complied. We did use the old selling tables as dinner tables, and the old smokers' benches were used as seating during the wedding ceremony. All in all, it was a great time.
It does sound fun.
Yeah.
He shared some pictures. It looked, it's just a big open space now. It doesn't have all like the tchotchkes and old stuff. And yeah, he said it was like really nice, but that's kind of wild, isn't it?
So they did have alcohol. Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They had the frozen daiquiris.
I had it in my mind that it might be like a dry wedding. So that's good. I mean, that gets you through it.
Yeah, they just don't drink.
Yeah.
The
Right.
guy that wrote in, he just doesn't drink.
Losers. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Especially at a wedding. That's tough to be sober at a wedding for me anyway. But he added one more detail and he shared some pictures. He said, at one point I walked outside and my 7-year-old son was with a 5-year-old like second cousin, and they were burning Polaroids that were taken during the wedding ceremony that they didn't like. And there was a woman standing there with a White Claw saying, oh yeah, they were trying to burn these pictures inside, but I took them outside for some like fire safety lessons.
What?
I don't know. Like it was like a whole scene out there at the
Love
flea.
it.
Y'all need to be taught about fire safety.
And he's got the picture and she's standing. It's like a picture from her waist down. And you just see a woman there in like pumps with holding a White Claw and these little kids sitting on the sidewalk lighting pictures on fire.
Pretty
sick, right?
Where did they get the fire starting material? Whether it's a lighter or matches or whatever.
If you had to guess, who would it be from?
I don't know. I'm thinking somebody left it on a table somewhere where they'd been lighting candles and they just left the lighter there on the table.
My thought was it was probably the woman with the White Claw that was smoking the cigarette outside the flea market.
Yeah.
But it is wedding season, I guess. So anything
more TJ and Riggins coming up. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
So, Lindsay, your husband is claiming to be out of town working again.
So he left early in the wee hours of the morning, and I come in here to do my job, and what do I see? His wedding ring and his nice watch on my desk. There's a bed in this room. It's our guest room. He slept in the guest room last night. He just so happened to leave his wedding ring and his watch next to the...
Now, was he sleeping in there because y'all had gotten into a quarrel? Y'all were quarreling and he left that ring there just to stick it in your face?
I mean, not that I'm aware of. He slept in here because there was a Bears game. And he stays up late and watches it, and I do not get down with that. I go to bed at like 8:30. So yeah, he left his. So he's on an airplane right now. I sent a picture of it to his phone. So when he turns off airplane mode, it'll go bing.
Yeah. Well, you know what you should do is he's in the air now. You should take the ring and watch and put them in all different places in the house and take a picture of each place. So then when he turns his phone back on, it just goes bling, 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 bling.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. When we go to our break, I'm gonna do that.
Well, he must be distraught though, because the Bears lost the other night. So
He's distraught. So this
how is he
morning,
distraught still after 2 days? That was 2 nights ago that they lost. So
yeah.
how is he still? Something's not right here, Riggins.
Something's not right.
He
Something
was
is
sleeping
up.
in there for a different reason last night.
Yeah.
He lied
Totally.
to her, told her there was a ball game on last night.
No,
That was Monday night.
it was.
Mhm.
He just keeps sleeping in here.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah,
They're
this
playing
is
again.
ball game's another game.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday night football. I like to watch.
Yeah, they're playing again. They play every day. Oh my god, they must be exhausted.
Yeah, and he ran out because he was just he was in a hurry to get to his Connecticut girlfriend or wherever he's going.
Listen, if he wants a Connecticut girlfriend, by all means,
Is he going to Connecticut or Minnesota? Because you were iffy on that.
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
I found out it's Connecticut.
Okay, well, there is a chance that he will make it home alive. There's a bigger chance going to Connecticut than Minnesota
Well, that's good.
that he'll make it home alive.
That's good. Well, at least my kids will have a dad. Hopefully.
True.
Yeah, well, Riggins, I'm sure, would volunteer to step in for that if something did,
Yeah.
Kyle decided to finally just, go sleep in that guest room forever in another place.
Yeah. In another house.
Yeah, if he decided to just go sleep at the stadium waiting on the next game. Soldier Field or wherever. Is it still called Soldier Field? The Chicago?
Yeah.
Very good. Sure.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Extra Funny is sponsored by Love Indus. Love Indus is my favorite new skincare line that truly makes a difference in your skin. I know it has for me. The founder, Serby Grover, learned that the breakthrough offerings are developed by reimagining the possibilities. Save 21% on your Love Indus order at tjriggins.com/deals.
The mocha polka dot dress you've seen Jody wearing comes from our new friends at Katie Waltman. And they're giving us 20% off when you use code TJ at checkout at katiewaltman.com or already added in the link at the deals page at tjriggins.com.
I don't know what it is lately. I don't know if it's summer cleaning or fall prep. I'm out with the old, in with the new, with all of my house decor. I've been going to Lily and Grace and slowly transitioning my house into fall because they have the best stuff. They have carpets, rugs, pillows, furniture, lighting, bedding, gifts for people, anything you can think of, flowers, vases. I could go on, but you just have to go and see for yourself. It is the best store in Langtree. Check out Lily and Grace today or go to tjriggins.com/LG.
What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, go get signed up for TJ Riggins Prime and Prime Plus. You'll get all kinds of cool stuff, especially if you're a member of Prime Plus. You'll get everything that we do commercial free. You get the videos, the podcasts, all of that stuff. If we're doing something special, you'll get advance notice on it and special treatment and all that. So please go to tjriggins.com/prime. Sign up for that. Now, we have always enjoyed news bloopers, and that's been a thing ever since YouTube started, or maybe even E-Bombs World. You remember that was one of the first things that, content that got so much attention were news bloopers.
Sure.
And this is one of the best one. I have laughed about this one, and that's why I couldn't wait to play it again on the radio. Just the audio of it is funny without the video.
Yeah.
And I love it. This is from Dallas. Now, I don't get into the talent of the news reporters and anchors and all across America has lowered over the past few years. They're not nearly as talented and solid as they used to be. I don't know why. It's just the case. I mean, you can argue why all you want, but I'm just saying that it's true. And this, because I mean, if you make it in broadcasting in Dallas, whether it's the radio or TV and local radio or local TV, then you've made it. That's a major market. I mean, that's a big time job. But listen to this poor woman, just trying to make it through an on-scene report. Listen.
Clarice, the 54-year-old.
Wait, it's been recorded from the TV, so I'll try to jack up the volume on it more here. Listen.
Clarice, the 54-year-old suspect is still in the Dallas County Jail this evening with a $250,000, $250,000 bond. The suspect told police in an interview.
What? Oh. 150,000? That's what she was trying to say?
150,000 million. No, 200. She was trying to say $250,000 bond.
Yes.
200. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she finally just said $250,000 bond. Like didn't even say dollars. $250,000 bond. It's kind of like, you know, when you're playing baseball, sometimes the ball will get hit to you and you just can't pick it up off the ground. You just you move, your glove knocks it away from you. Then you get to it and you kick it and they'll say, "Get a stick and kill it." That's what that reminds me of. She should get a stick and kill that number.
Yeah.
And then start over.
Oh man.
That was such a mess.
Yeah.
I mean, and it just gets worse. Like she just keeps getting it worse.
All right, let's do one more time here.
Clarice, the 54-year-old suspect is still in the Dallas County Jail this evening with a $250,000, $250,000 bond. The suspect told police in an interview.
Oh my God. You know what it reminds me of? Somebody in her earpiece saying something and she's saying something. I mean, I know that's not happening, but that's what it sounds like.
Shut up, I can do it. You're knocking me out.
1,000.
TJ Riggins and Lindsay want to thank you for listening. Let's go! This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Make your company part of the new radio explosion. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Yes. All right, I have a news story and then a one question quiz right after. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is in Custer, Washington, which is in Washington State. Ew. The Washington State Patrol says that a suspect, they give away the meat of the story in the first line, and I hate the way news people do that. So here's what happened. There was a car crash. There was a wreck, and then the person that caused the wreck took off running, fled the scene. So the police came with drones and all kinds of stuff trying to find him. And then they found him hiding out in an old refrigerator in somebody's yard.
What?
So he had hidden in there and the dogs sniffed him out and found him up in there. Okay. Now that's the whole story. So my question is, which one of my observation, my longtime observations and how I guess you would say truths about life, which one of my TJ truths about life is proven in this one little story?
Oh, I know.
Do you know?
No.
What is it, Riggins?
Rednecks are everywhere.
Exactly. You don't have to be Southern to be a redneck, because Washington State is not Southern, and that is a redneck story.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why? Because there's a refrigerator in the yard?
Exactamundo, as the kids say.
Okay. Yeah.
Running from the cops, finding a refrigerator in the yard, and then hiding in that refrigerator in the yard. Everything about it is just red.
And
Like
the
when my
refrigerator
great-grandmother-
in the picture looked like it had been there. It was like a maybe a 1985, 86 model of refrigerator sitting out in the yard.
Oh. It's like when my great-grandmother had a toilet in her yard, but now she was deep south. So, yeah, similar thing.
But see, a lot of your people with the reddish hue on their necks would put save the old refrigerator because they get parts off of it. So that's another thing. You're expecting your refrigerator the one you have now to break down, so you're going to need some spare parts for it.
True.
So you keep the old one just in case you need a motor or some coils or something off of it.
That's terrible.
Decorate
the fridge out.
In my school system, it was a huge lesson every year for the little kids to make sure that when you see an abandoned refrigerator or a refrigerator that's outside that's not being used, to not go into it because you'd suffocate. There were kids suffocating in old refrigerators. So,
What?
I mean, when's the last time you've seen an old refrigerator just like in neighborhoods, people having them in their yards? Or have y'all ever? I don't know if y'all grew up with that or not.
Never.
No, I never saw it.
And then they would say, if you're going to keep an old refrigerator, take the door off of it. Just remove the door so kids can't get in there and suffocate. And they would say things like, it's not a clubhouse. It's not a playhouse.
Not a clubhouse, kids.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I know.
I didn't know it was that kind of widespread where you grew up.
I didn't either.
Yeah, it was.
Redneck.
But look how I turned out.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it.
I love it. I love it. This is TJ and Riggins.
TJ Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. Watch the entire show every day at tjriggins.com and get 41% off your Cozy Earth order at tjriggins.com/deals when you use the promo code TJ at checkout. Sheets, towels, men's and women's clothing, and a lot more. tjriggins.com/deals.
Have you seen these awesome glasses TJ's daughter Lainey found? They're called Aquila, and they're 10% off when you use code TJ at checkout at aquila.la and the deals page at tjriggins.com.
Coach K, are you going to have the dream team ready for the biggest Labor Day sale of all time?
I'm on it.
Right now, you can save up to 15% or get 0% financing for up to 48 months on all furniture during our Labor Day sales event. In stock and ready to rock at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Hear the TJ Ritchie Show every weeknight at 7 Eastern. Stream it live at tjritchie.com or listen later as a podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or My Media Center at tjritchie.com. You'll be so glad you did, hopefully. That's tjritchie.com.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
In case you missed it yesterday, Apple announced a bunch of new iPhones. So unless you're due for an upgrade, I think they say this every year now, unless you really need an iPhone, they're not making big enough improvements for you to spend $1,000 or whatever it costs to get a new one. So save your money unless you really need one.
Okay, here's a question, though, and I'm not being facetious or silly. Is there a way you can add more space to your iPhone the way you can your Mac, or like when you and I had to buy more storage for me, Riggins, that day on Gmail?
Yeah.
Can you do that on your phone?
Yes.
You can do that with the iCloud. So it wouldn't be physical space on your phone. It would be stored in a cloud.
All right. Well, I don't trust no clouds.
Oh, I pay $20 a month for more storage.
I ain't trusting no clouds.
It's worth it though if you need it.
Yeah. Well, that just see if I got more space though. When I did that on Gmail, I didn't have to do anything else. I just bought the space. This sounds like I got to learn how to operate something else.
Well, kind of. You kind of do. It works a lot like Google does, but it's just Apple's version of it. But man, is that a great personality profile? My name's TJ. I don't trust no clouds.
I don't trust no clouds.
But no, seriously, everything that takes up space on my phone is videos and pictures and stuff.
Sure. Yeah. As it is for most people.
So I could just go buy a cloud and then put that stuff in there and I can access it anytime I want it.
Yeah.
Is it easy?
It is.
Okay.
I mean,
All right,
relatively.
I'll look into that.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing wrong with my phone right now. Oh, and the battery's not lasting, a whole lot of time, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do
it is. Yeah. It is cheap to replace the battery, but it is tougher to get memory or more storage space. But TJ, you could also go through your photo gallery and delete some things that you don't want.
Yeah, I've tried that. But it takes forever. It takes forever. Unless I got one of those apps that goes in and automatically takes out duplicates and all of that. But then I might as well buy a cloud.
Right. Ain't buying no cloud.
Hey, mister, I'm in the market for a cloud. I was wondering if you could help me.
What cloud do I need to get?
A big one.
What?
A huge one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. New iPhones announced. You can go check them out on their website if you'd like. Kristen Cabot's husband. Kristen Cabot is the former HR director of that company, Astronomer. We found out earlier this week that she was filing for divorce from her husband. They were caught. She was the one that was caught on the Coldplay kiss cam.
Yeah.
Well, her estranged husband is now speaking to People magazine saying, yeah, we were already in the process of a divorce. We had actually separated just a couple of weeks before the Coldplay concert, which I think is really noble of him, because if it were me and I was the estranged husband, I'd be like, she's a skank. I always knew she was a skank. I married her, but she's still a skank.
Hasn't he spoken before? And he didn't say that?
I don't think he's.
I thought he came out and said she deserted her kids and me, or was that a lie? Was that AI?
I think that was probably some misinformation.
Okay. All right. Well, then bless him.
Yeah, I mean, he's going through it. So, but he says, like, it's all good. Yeah, well, we're just doing the best for our kids.
He's probably got someone else too. I think just let him live,
I agree. But it is a crazy story. Speaking of crazy stories, I love animals. Lindsay loves animals. TJ loves animals. How much do you love animals? You don't love them as much as this woman does. And I cannot wait to share this story with you. Coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at tjriggins.com.
Check it out.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
We all love animals on this show, but we don't love animals nearly as much as one woman in Kentucky does. There is a viral story that is absolutely shocking. I cannot wait to get everybody's reaction to it in just a second. But first, if you're looking for something fun to do in October, check out the Trick or Trail hosted by the Gaston County Family YMCA. You can get signed up right now. They've got a 5K and a 1 mile fun run. You can bring your dogs. They encourage you to dress in costumes. It's going to be a lot of fun. So go to tjriggins.com/deals and click on the link. You can get $5 off if you would like to participate. It's going to be, I was trying to think, how long does it take to train for a 5K? So I Googled it. It said 8 to 12 weeks. So I don't know that I'm going to be ready by the beginning of October, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
8 to 12 weeks. Is it 3 miles?
A 5K is 3 miles. Yeah.
8 to 12 weeks. Dang.
That's what it said. And I was like, well, I don't know if they mean for me.
They probably mean from, starting from scratch.
Yeah.
Well,
I would be starting from scratch, but I'm carrying around some water weight. So if you like to get signed up, tjriggins.com/deals, really going to be fun. Have you guys seen this story? I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't, but there is a nurse in Kentucky. She was going into work and she passed by a dumpster and she said she heard noises. She found a mother raccoon and 3 babies inside this dumpster. And she said her motherly instinct kicked in and she was like, I have to do something. She gets a shovel, scoops out the baby raccoons, puts them on the sidewalk, and then scoops out the mom. And she thinks the raccoon is dead because it's just laying there and it was kind of like in liquid. So she gets down real close to it. She performs CPR on this dumpster raccoon.
Mm-hmm.
And the raccoon comes to life, kind of like, jerks her head around. What they found out was that the mother raccoon had gotten into some moonshine in the dumpster, like peaches, marinated. Yeah, fermented peaches, I guess. And was just like super drunk.
They're so good.
They are really good.
Oh my God, the story.
I mean, performing CPR on a dumpster raccoon is
That
beyond.
is so dangerous. That is so dangerous.
Right. That raccoon could have come back to itself and eaten her face. Not to mention, she could get rabies, or she had her mouth on something that was just in a dumpster.
Yeah.
I think it's vile.
Okay, when you were starting the story, I was like, I am this woman. I would have rescued the raccoons. I would have done it. Now the CPR, you're going too far. That's too far.
Yeah, so she did mouth to snout on the thing?
I don't know that she did mouth to snout.
Well, if she didn't do mouth to snout, then it's better to me. It's not as bad.
Sure.
Still could have revived and eaten her.
Absolutely.
Well, you said CPR, so I mean,
like chest compressions. It sounds like she was doing chest compressions. And we have pictures of those, but I did not see her go mouth to snout. But TJ, you're right. God forbid that thing immediately wakes up and you've already taken away the babies.
Mm-hmm.
Raccoon's motherly instinct is going to kick in and you're going to be done for.
And side note, judging by the video, her chest is not compressed.
I need to see the video.
I just made that up.
He made it up.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
The TJ and Jody's House podcast is sponsored by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Family owned and operated, and we just love the entire team over there. They've got beautiful furniture and truly luxurious mattresses. Visit them in person or online at tjriggins.com/mattress.
Guys, I have an announcement. The cutest quilty backpack from Eric Javits is on sale right now, and with our discount code, it is an extra sale, 20%. So go to tjriggins.com/deals, save 20%. It's the quilty backpack. I got it in a luscious chocolate brown. You're going to love it. tjriggins.com/deals.
Believe it or not, it's time. It's time to book your holiday party or your year-end celebration at one of two outstanding Charlotte venues. Founders Hall. It's a grand atrium in the heart of Uptown Charlotte, ideal for galas and city view celebrations. Or the Terrace at Cedar Hill. You've got incredible South End skyline views with a great indoor-outdoor flow. It's perfect for cocktail parties or any high-energy holiday event. Here's what you need to do. Go to tjriggins.com/best impressions and look up Founders Hall. Check out the Terrace at Cedar Hill and book your year-end celebration today.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Hey, all right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. This is a good news story. I think that for you, especially Lindsay, and I know maybe you, Riggins, but I know it will be a good news story for Lindsay and my little friend Jenny. Let's see. Let me find it here. Okay. Now, Lindsay, you have a crippling car sickness problem.
Yes, that's correct.
It's devastating. It you suffer from it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So does my little friend Jenny. And Riggins, I know you get a little car sick, like on mountain roads and things like that, but not to the extreme that Lindsay does, right?
No. Yeah.
Well, there's a new study that found that music can help alleviate car sickness, particularly gentle, joyful, and cheerful music. So, Lindsay, according to this, all you need to do when you start to feel car sick is sing songs like Happy by Pharrell, Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake, and Hakuna Matata from The Lion King.
Now, I know this is some BS because going to the mountains one time, I listened to Coco Melon and the Disney hits the whole way, and I was vomiting.
Yeah, but did you sing along with them?
I mean, No, but the kids were singing. I heard them. I heard the music.
Okay, well, here's what it says. It says the new study found that music can help alleviate motion sickness, which seems like great news, but you can't just listen to anything.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you can't just listen to anything. It has to be these types of gentle, cheerful songs. And it does say listening, so you don't have to sing along with it, I guess. The idea is that motion sickness often causes negative emotions and tensions, which trigger symptoms like dizziness and nausea. Music can calm, quote, negative triggers, end quote, which can relieve the effects of car sickness for some people.
Because I'm thinking the more annoying and happy the song is, the more you just want to jump out of the car. So you're thinking about how to get out over vomiting.
Right. But here's the thing, though. A happy song to you may not be the same happy song to your children's.
Right.
Like, what is that Miss Trina song that you love so much? Says, whoop, whoop, pull over that, too fat. Whoop, pull over that, fat.
Yes.
I bet if you listen to that going up a mountain road, you'd be just fine.
Dumps in a truck. That's like what?
And you know, the funny thing about that is there are very few things from that song that we can actually sing on the radio.
That was it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if that's okay.
Yeah, because Miss Trina, aka Miami's finest, is nasty.
Dirty.
She's nasty.
Dirty.
So Riggins, maybe for you it would be some sort of a Jimmy Buffett song. Who knows?
Yeah, I like that one about hitting the girl with a bottle you were talking about a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. Hit that bee with a bottle.
Hit that bee with a bottle. I would probably play that. That makes me happy.
Hit that bee with a bottle. I sang that all day.
And you didn't get car sick, so it must have worked.
It must have worked.
Okay, case closed.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
TJ Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. Watch the entire show every day at tjriggins.com and get 41% off your Cozy Earth order at tjriggins.com/deals when you use the promo code TJ at checkout. Sheets, towels, men's and women's clothing, and a lot more. tjriggins.com/deals.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Riggins, did you cut your hair? It looks shorter, or you just haven't shown your pretty hair in a while, and it looks like it's shorter than the last time I saw it.
No, it's no, I haven't cut it, but I did put a little dippy do.
Yeah, dippity do.
Dippity doo dah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you say your dad used to call it dippy doo.
Yeah,
dippy doo, and yeah, dippity doo was the first styling gel ever made, I believe.
Was it really?
Yeah, they didn't call it a styling gel then. I don't think they just called it dippity doo.
Oh,
that was the name of it. Dippity doo was the brand name.
So he didn't make that up.
No.
Yeah, he just didn't say it correctly.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, it sounds better as the dippy doo. You know, it sounds like it would have just the name would have gone into dippy doo. And
sure. He goes, "Are you going to put some dippy doo in your hair? You going to do it right?" I was like, "Yeah, absolutely."
Dip it doo.
All right, so Lindsay, here is a moment for you.
Okay.
This is something Riggins found from that show that he loves called My Strange Addiction. Listen.
Lindsay,
wait, what?
Lindsay actually found this.
Oh, Lindsay did. Okay.
Yes.
I'm still going to do that because that's how repulsive.
Oh, wow. I didn't know Lindsay did anything like this. I didn't know she ever contributed to the show. In this kind of way, I mean. Kind of way.
I'm super offended, but okay.
We have to go now because the clip is going to take us into the break. If we don't, we have to. All right, so here you go.
Addicted to breastfeeding. My husband. We're a family of 5, 3 beautiful children living in the suburbs. But what people would never suspect is that I'm addicted to breastfeeding. My husband.
I drink my wife's breast milk every day, all day, straight from the source.
I currently breastfeed my 2-year-old son, and I plan to breastfeed my 2-year-old until he's completely over breastfeeding. I allow my children to choose when they want to stop. I do feel like my son is getting close to that point. He doesn't need me as much. It's sad because I love the bond. I have a condition, just like a lot of women that breastfeed, where I overproduce milk. And so my husband has to take on that secondary role of finishing the job.
Okay, she does have a condition, and it is an emotional attachment to this situation.
Yeah,
that's what it is. But I don't know. Does she says she let her other children determine when they were finished, and I guess when her older son's whiskers started sticking her.
Well, she clearly doesn't care about that, does she? Because look at her husband. He's got a full beard. The whole thing is disturbing, but what really is my issue is that the man is her husband's like, yeah, I do it. Like he's got no problem. Like you should be ashamed of yourself, sir.
Straight from the source.
So gross.
And I wonder, I mean, he's overweight, so I wonder if, because it's got a lot of fat in it, you know? Just the purpose to like.
You mean that house? That house has a lot of fat in it?
Well, yeah.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
The TJ and Riggins Show is sponsored by the Temple Team. Buying or selling a home is a life-changing process, and the real estate professionals at the Temple Team, they understand that. They're dedicated to providing exceptional, personalized service for all of their clients. Learn more at tjriggins.com/Temple Team.
New radio is your new marketing, advertising, and influencing dream option. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. The future of advertising is here. tjriggins.com/explosion.
Hey guys, listen up. Buying a gift for the woman in your life can be really difficult. You spend a lot of time asking her friends for advice and you still worry if she's going to like it. Well, let me tell you exactly what to get her that she will love. It's called the Bubble Cuddle Blanket from Cozy Earth. It's super soft and heavy and women freak out over it. Trust me. Just go to tjriggins.com/deals to find it. Then use the code TJ at checkout and they'll knock off 41% from the price. Remember the Bubble Cuddle Blanket from Cozy Earth. tjriggins.com/deals. Hear the TJ Ritchie Show every weeknight at 7 Eastern. Stream it live at tjritchie.com or listen later as a podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or My Media Center at tjritchie.com. You'll be so glad you did, hopefully. That's tjritchie.com.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
A 72-year-old man is recovering in the hospital in Arkansas after he was attacked by a bear. It's the first bear attack in Nebraska in 25 years. Yeah. And he is recovering. He was mauled while working on his tractor on a gravel road. The bear was killed after the attack. The whoever comes in, the who does that? Wildlife control?
Yeah, that would be the Wildlife and Fisheries Department, the game wardens.
The game wardens. Okay. Yeah. In Arkansas. I don't know how that works, but I know it's closer to Louisiana. So I thought maybe they do something different there.
Oh, I thought you said Nebraska.
Oh, did I? I meant, did I say Nebraska?
You said Nebraska.
No, it's Arkansas. I apologize.
Yeah.
Arkansas. Yeah. But yeah, they put the guy's just working on his tractor, gets mauled by a bear. So he's now in the hospital recovering. They said he's going to be fine, but yeah, it doesn't happen often in the state. So it made the news. Scary stuff though.
You know, my brother lives in Arkansas. He might want to be careful.
I think so.
It could have been him.
Yeah, I mean, he probably knows a guy with a tractor. He almost got eaten by a bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
I'll call him today and go, hey, Todd, I heard you almost got eaten by a bear.
Yeah. Like what?
Have people done too much on an airplane? There's a person going viral for making homemade pasta while sitting in their seat on a plane. They pull out the bowl, they pull out flour and water and an egg yolk, and they actually make handmade pasta while sitting in their chair. And people are saying, a lot of people say, oh my gosh, this is so cool. What a great way to fill your time. And I guess it's not bothering anybody, but if you're sitting next to somebody making pasta, isn't that kind of annoying?
Yes.
Also, how do you cook it? Like,
she's just making it, I guess, and then going to cook it when she lands, you know, in the bathroom or something.
God.
Airport. That's the only thing. I mean, why would you have to have pasta right then? You're going to go try to get hot water out of the faucet in the bathroom and cook it?
Oh, God.
And eat it on the toilet?
I've never had anything weird, knock on wood, like that on a plane.
No, I haven't either.
You know what? It's sad for our society when so many people don't mind looking like idiots.
Yeah. Totally.
It's true.
Weirdos. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I long for the good old days where people didn't want to look like weirdos. Like the thought of looking like a weirdo freak would make people wince. And they'd say, I never want to be that person. Not now.
Like the embarrassment needs to come back. You're right.
Yeah,
Like
shame. That's what I'm always talking about. There's not enough shame in this world, in this country, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy and super annoying. So making homemade pasta, just watch a movie like everybody else. Don't try to stand out. Yeah. Pretty annoying.
Attention. Don't do it. You're looking for attention even when you're on a flight. Come on.
Exactly.
Chill.
Chill, baby. And today is National TV Dinner Day. TV dinners not as popular as they were in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, but they're still out there. If you go down the frozen food section, you can still find a kid cuisine or, all that stuff. TJ, did you have a favorite TV dinner growing up?
Yeah, I thought we just had TV dinner day. Man, time flies. Yeah, but it probably was a year ago.
Yeah.
The fried chicken, the Swanson Hungry Man fried chicken with the corn and the mashed potatoes and a little bitty sliver of either apple cobbler or chocolate cake in this little tiny square of it.
If you had it today, do you think it would still be good?
Oh, yes. No.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at tjriggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Listen everywhere. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Well. Lindsay, you're going to Bible study soon, aren't you?
In a week. Next week.
Yeah, well, last year when you went to Bible study, you had a hater, like a real hater in your Bible study group. And honestly, I think she was just jealous because, you are who you are and you're on the radio and you're popular. And everybody likes you. You got a lot of Instagram followers. I think she was just being a hater. But she used to reach out to us all the time.
She's back.
Well, she did. Yeah, she's back. And she sent us a voice message yesterday because you were talking about going back to Bible study. So here she is. She wanted me to play this for you.
Hey, Lindsay. Remember me? My name is Brittany. I was in your Bible study group last year. Well, I heard you might be coming back this year. It's about time you open your heart and let the Lord's light shine in. Yes, I do listen to the radio show, and I think you've been so funny lately. And I say this because I want to help you. Do not bring that same energy to Bible study. We're not looking for some radio superstar to waltz back into our group with a superstar attitude. I'm not saying you have that, but I just wanted to make it clear. Jesus is the only star we need. By the way, I heard your little story about the grocery store experience where you set off the alarms and they thought you were stealing. I definitely want to give you the benefit of the doubt since we'll be in Bible study together, but just in case. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 2. Treasures gained by wickedness do not profit, but righteousness delivers from death. So I guess what I'm saying is, keep those sticky fingers to yourself, girl. Thieves have no place in our Bible study. We're all really happy you're coming back. It's so nice that you found time to fit us in between all your glamorous beach vacations and photo shoots that you do all the dang time. Seriously, we nicknamed you Umbrella because you're always at the beach. Tell the guys I said hello. By the way, what is TJ doing to lose all that weight? He's on those GLP-1 shots, right? And tell Riggins he's so sexy and I love everything he does and says. There's just something about him. I would do just about anything to be with him. Anyway, have a great rest of the week, Lindsay. See you soon.
Wow.
Okay. This is getting
feels
catty.
some kind of way about Riggins.
Well, my table leader is Brittany.
Yeah.
So
Is it?
I'm going to have some words.
Well, there it is. So they're not looking for a superstar to just come back in there with your big, Hollywood
umbrella.
attitude. So I just wanted to make
Umbrella.
sure.
You big as an umbrella.
They're calling you umbrella because you're always at the beach, which I thought was kind of funny, but that's not nice. That's not the way to treat somebody in Bible study.
Sticky fingers.
With your sticky fingers. That was also unkind.
So you don't think that was your Bible leader, your group leader, Brittany, that was in radio herself that I know that I used to work with?
Oh, it absolutely was.
It was her? That sounds like her too.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, that's got to be her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There are probably 30 Brittany's in your Bible study.
True. There's 300 people, so there's got to be 30 Brittany's, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, it just shows you like female drama never ends. As a matter of fact, did you see that other viral story about the two grandmothers at the wedding that were asked to be flower girls? And one of them was like very dramatic and theatrical about laying out the rose petals, and the other one just did her job. And that one grandma commented, she sat down like all in a fuss, and she goes, "This isn't a circus." So there was like beef between the grandmas at a wedding.
Yeah, because one's trying to take all the attention from the other. I mean, just it's always there.
Never ends.
Exactly. It's always there at any age. So good luck, Lindsay, in your Bible study group. I'm sure you'll be fine, but just know that these women are not all on your side.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Now Trending is sponsored by Lily and Grace. Find rugs, furniture, gifts, pillows, and so much more at Lily and Grace. Learn more at tjriggins.com/deals.
The TJ and Riggins Show is sponsored by the Temple Team, real estate professionals who understand that buying or selling a home is a life-changing experience. And the Temple Team always puts their clients first. Learn more about the Temple Team at tjriggins.com/deals.
I get so excited when I share with people my favorite skincare line, Love Indus. I have used their products for quite some time now, and it has totally transformed my skin. And I know it's scary. When you start a new skincare line, you don't know where to start, but their Dewdrop Serum is their #1 seller for a reason. When I'm dull, dry, or just want to brighten my skin tone, I slather it on and it looks amazing. Go to tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ for 21% off.
What is new radio? New radio is
streaming everywhere.
Listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, Riggins, do your nephews and your niece, because you only have one niece and a bunch of nephews, right?
Yeah.
Do they have those little battery operated Jeeps and things that they can drive around in the yard, or did they when they were younger? I don't know how old they are, if there are any of them that are still that age.
Yeah, none of them. Well, one of them could, but yeah, they all had them, especially in Atlanta. The three boys, they all had their own, I think, multiple Power Wheels and things like that.
Yeah. And your little girl had a Barbie Jeep, Lindsay, is that right?
She did. Yep. Yeah. And Brooks has a little white Jeep.
Okay. My daughter had a Barbie Jeep. And I never thought about using it this way, but the man in Canada named Casper Lincoln, was driving a Barbie Jeep through the town last weekend, and he was wearing aviator glasses, possibly for safety reasons. I don't know, but you can't do that. You can't take a Barbie Jeep into the traffic.
Yeah.
You also can't be drunk while you're doing it. So he got popped for that.
Ooh.
When they asked him what he was doing, he just said, "I'm being lazy," and decided to take the Jeep out on a Slurpee run.
Oh my.
Yeah, and he had a friend walking right along beside him. So he says he drove on the sidewalk mostly, but he did drive on the side of the road too. And that's what got him in trouble, is when he pulled out onto the road.
Did you say he got a DUI?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you can get a DUI even though it's not a real engine.
If you're operating any type of mode of transportation, anything with a motor in it, then you can get a DUI. If you're on a horse, you can also get a DUI for that.
Okay, let me make a note.
If you're in traffic, yeah. So most of the time people get in trouble for getting on their riding lawnmowers and trying to drive it down to the bar or something, thinking that that's not going to be the same as getting caught in a car.
Yeah. Huh.
What's more embarrassing, a man driving in a Barbie Jeep or driving on a riding lawnmower?
Oh, Barbie Jeep.
Barbie Jeep.
It is? Well, at least you can kind of put a little funny behind that and go, hey, he was trying to be funny, but
Yeah, but it's his kids. I mean,
Yeah. They don't use it, I'm sure.
yeah.
They
She's
don't even
outgrown it.
appreciate it. Santa Claus brought that. They don't even appreciate it. She never drives it.
Yeah, just trying to get some use out of it.
Might as well put some miles on it.
TJ Riggins and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Get the latest extra funny episode at tjriggins.com, all major podcast platforms, and on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
In 3, 2, 1.
This is TJ and Riggins. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
So, Kyle, who is, Lindsay refers to him as her husband.
Mm-hmm.
He had gone on a business trip. He left in the wee hours of the morning. And when we started the show, he was in the air. And she noticed that he had forgotten his wedding ring and his good watch that she bought him as a gift. And so when he landed, he's supposed to get pictures of the things that he left behind and be ready with an explanation.
Mm-hmm.
So he's landed now. He just landed.
Just landed.
And what's the story?
And he writes, just landed. That's it. And I said, oh, okay. Did you mean to leave these? And did the little arrow to the picture. And he said, yeah, it's fine. And I wrote, yeah. And then I wrote, oh, so you're not wearing your wedding ring, huh? In Connecticut, huh? And then he sent me
he's got his rubber one on.
He sent me a picture of that.
Yeah. And he didn't want to take his good watch.
Well, I think that's his best watch.
Okay, well.
Whatever.
But he didn't want to hurt the sentimental one.
Yeah, AKA the cheap one.
Look at you.
Look at me.
Jumping and trying to make him think he'd done something wrong or he needed to repent for something.
And he wrote, come on, huh? Duh.
So he's not on a work trip. He's on an active trip. So that's why he wants the rubber wedding ring.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's going to be playing golf, I'm sure.
Oh, it's a golf tournament. And then he wrote, oh, but where are your wedding rings every day? Good point. I never wear mine.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's only fair, though, if he wears his. Mine get in the way. I'm like changing poop. Like, you know.
But Jody will ask me things instead of just, I don't know. It's the line of questioning, just like what you did with him. Did you mean to leave these? Like, surely you didn't mean. I was cleaning out some stuff in my closet yesterday, and I found a little Rubbermaid bowl, like a Tupperware bowl kind of thing. And it had something in it that I didn't need anymore, so I threw it away. And I left the bowl accidentally. I forgot to take it into the kitchen with me when I left the closet. And I left it in the closet. And this morning she goes, which I don't even know why she was up. And she goes, did you mean to leave this bowl in here? And, you know, I know she's being a smart aleck. And if I reply with a smart aleck answer, then she gets mad. So normally I would say, yeah, that's an official closet bowl. I don't know why you don't have one. If I would have said something like that, she'd have gotten really mad. But I just said, no, I just forgot to take it in the kitchen.
You don't have a closet bowl?
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins.
Eric Javits is the sponsor of Lindsay Look. Eric Javits is my go-to for summer hats, fall hats, shoes, and handbags. Go to tjriggins.com/deals and save 20%.
There is a company called Big Fork, and they have some of the most delicious pork products I have ever had in my life. You need to try them. You save 20% right now when you go to tjriggins.com/deals and use the promo code TJ. You're going to love it. It's Big Fork.
Pet hair will cause havoc on your washing machine and your clothes. Trust me, I know. My dog Riley is a pretty hairy boy, and I just found this product called the Pet Hair Dissolver, which uses an enzymatic formula to dissolve the pet hair that clogs up in your washing machine. It's easy. You just throw this little packet into your washing machine, top loader or front loader, doesn't matter, and then you run a hot water cycle, and then boom, the pet hair is gone. I put up the link on our deals page at tjriggins.com/deals. It's just a lifesaver for pet owners. tjriggins.com/deals.
Hear the TJ Ritchie Show every weeknight at 7 Eastern. Stream it live at tjritchie.com or listen later as a podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or My Media Center at tjritchie.com. You'll be so glad you did, hopefully. That's tjritchie.com.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
We mentioned this earlier during the show, but yesterday Apple announced a bunch of new iPhones. And, again, if you don't need a new iPhone, probably not a big enough upgrade for you to justify spending $1,000 on a brand new phone. What iPhone are you on, TJ? Do you know?
No. I think, is there a 12?
There is.
Or is it? No, I'm on a 16.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's a new iPhone.
I think. Yeah. Well, no. What is the newest one?
17.
Oh, no. Maybe I'm on a 13 because I know I had an 8 and it was a big jump, but I've had it for about 2 years now or more.
You can look on your phone and see it.
Oh, really? Where?
If you go to settings, just hit your name and it says it.
Okay. Settings and
just hit it. Yep. And then scroll down and you'll under Richie's iPhone or whatever, it'll say.
Mine doesn't say it.
Oh, it doesn't. Mine's a 16.
13 Pro. 13 Pro is what I have.
13 Pro. It was a big deal when TJ had to make that upgrade because the new iPhones didn't have the button on it.
And I'm sorry, I went from a 7
to
a 13 Pro.
Oh, good for you.
I remember you being really worried. You're like, what am I going to do without the home button? And I was like, well, I don't know. They're all going away. That was a big leap for him. So yeah, he's everybody's upgrading, but now they've got these new iPhones. If you want to go check them out, you can, of course. And TJ, I feel really bad. I know you don't get to eat as many fun things anymore, but Guy Fieri is partnering with Circle K to release a whole line of Guy Fieri Flavortown hot foods in Circle K convenience stores, gas stations. They include a cheeseburger burrito, a chicken and waffle sandwich, a chicken fajita sausage, all kinds of breakfast burritos, churros, and some sweets as well. So if you want to get, be the mayor of Flavortown, all you got to do is go over to Circle K.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the chicken and waffles. I never have been.
No,
that's not my kind of Southern.
Yeah.
That's not high on the Louisiana Southern dishes.
Sure. Would you get a hot dog from a gas station?
Absolutely. I've done it many times. Yes. At the QT, I love them. Yeah.
Sure. Lindsay, would you?
No.
I didn't think so.
It's not that let me think. Would I? I mean, I don't know. I haven't.
You just haven't had the opportunity yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, a woman has gone viral for asking an important question, and her husband is totally freaked out by it. We'll get to it coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Make your company part of the new radio explosion. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this, but I just think this is so weird. There's a woman that's gone viral because of how she handles leftovers. I'm just going to play it really quick. It's short.
I need to know there are other people like me who eat food cold. If there's a leftover burger, I don't heat it up. My husband thinks I'm a weirdo. He's not wrong. I just like it better cold.
Oh, that's her biting into a hamburger out of the refrigerator that she had already put lettuce, tomato, and onion on, and like mayo and ketchup and all that. And that's like it's all crunching in her mouth and it's ice cold.
Why she got to talk like that?
Yeah.
How was she talking? I didn't even notice.
And he's not wrong. Like trying to talk sexy.
Or like a kid. It's almost like a kid talk. I don't know.
Wrong. My little friend Jenny doesn't heat leftovers.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I thought about Jenny. She eats everything cold. She doesn't mind it. But
Kyle too.
Kyle too?
Mm-hmm. Not everything, but he will eat something cold. Yeah.
There are a lot of people in the comments under the video saying, oh no, this is totally me. I do the same thing. You know what I like cold? And some of their answers were so bizarre. I like eating cold lasagna.
Kyle just ate cold lasagna and it was like ice cold. I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's that frat boy in him.
That's something.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Like forever a college kid.
Yeah.
So cold lasagna came up, cold spaghetti, burgers.
Yeah.
But the most common response was cold Chinese food.
Yeah. You always saw that on TV when I was growing up. They would eat because they were still eating it out of the box with chopsticks. And that was one of those things where when I would ask my older brother, why do they always eat that Chinese food out of a box from the refrigerator? And he would say, because they're Yankees.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way Yankees eat.
Yeah. And also I've noticed it's a temperature thing too, because Kyle thinks everything's hot. Like he'll wait till his coffee gets cold to drink it. Like
I have a friend like that.
Yeah. He thinks I'll make dinner, we'll sit down, everyone will start eating and he'll have to wait. He just can't handle it.
What we're learning about Kyle is that he's like very sensitive to like sort of environmental things. Like he's always cold and the food is too hot. And
another thing, if I'm in the shower and he needs to jump in, he goes almost all the way to the opposite direction. He thinks I'm crazy that it's too hot.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm almost cold on the shower.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What is y'all's deal? You weirdos.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
TJ Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. Watch the entire show every day at tjriggins.com and get 41% off your Cozy Earth order at tjriggins.com/deals when you use the promo code TJ at checkout. Sheets, towels, men's and women's clothing, and a lot more. tjriggins.com/deals.
Have you seen these awesome glasses TJ's daughter Lainey found? They're called Aquila, and they're 10% off when you use code TJ at checkout at aquila.la and the deals page at tjriggins.com.
Coach K, are you going to have the dream team ready for the biggest Labor Day sale of all time?
I'm on it.
Right now, you can save up to 15% or get 0% financing for up to 48 months on all furniture during our Labor Day sales event. In stock and ready to rock at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Hear the TJ Ritchie Show every weeknight at 7 Eastern. Stream it live at tjritchie.com or listen later as a podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or My Media Center at tjritchie.com. You'll be so glad you did, hopefully. That's tjritchie.com.